Hi everyone, my name is John Anderson and I am in your class for Audience Development at Rowan University's graduate program for Arts Administration. And a little bit about me, I live in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey. I grew up in South Jersey. I actually went to Rowan University for my undergrad. I graduated in 2007 with my degree in radio, television, and film and a minor in theater arts. I majored in radio, television, and film because I thought what I wanted to do was work in children's television. I was an actor when I was a child. I was an actor in high school and in college, and I started working with the Philadelphia Children's Theater, and I started to take a lot of classes in children's development and playwriting and education, and I thought what I wanted to do was ultimately work for Disney or Nickelodeon or something like that where I could actually have an opinion and my voice would be heard as far as children's television and how it could actually be something more. I was a child of the 80s, so, 80s television shaped me to be kind of the person I am. Like, I was a big fan of Care Bears and Gem and the Holograms and G.I. Joe. And, now we might say, oh, that's really cheesy. But, those things had a message at the end of them and they actually meant something to us. Yeah, they were bright and colorful, but, they always had a moral ending to them. And, there was always something deeper behind it. And I felt that, television today didn't really have that. SpongeBob SquarePants and all these TV shows, like, yeah, they're entertaining, but are we learning anything? Are our children learning anything? While I was working with the Philadelphia Children's Theater, which is no longer, I was an actor with them for about 4 years, and that kind of trickled into, oh, well, why don't you intern with us and then be our apprentice, and you can learn about donor relations and corporate relations and writing this and that, and it all just kind of snowballed, and by that point, I was so close to finishing my undergrad, I just decided, let's just graduate with the RTF degree and see what happens. And I ended up not doing anything with my RTF degree. I went right into working for a box office at a theater and then for a casino for a little while. And then I landed my ultimate job, which was at Paper Mill Playhouse. I've been at Paper Mill now for almost 7 years. And if anybody's not familiar with Paper Mill Playhouse, it's one of the country's leading regional theaters. We produce our own work. We partner with a lot of theaters around the country. And it's really an amazing place. It's in North Jersey. It's about 20 miles outside of New York City. It's a wonderful place. I'm more than happy to give anybody free tickets if you want to come up and visit sometime. We do some great work. And I started Paper Mill 7 years ago in the ticketing department as the subscription coordinator. And I basically was hired because I'm good with computers and good with programs and good with people. And that kind of put everything together. And then I got promoted. I've had 4 promotions in 7 years. And now I work with the development department for the last year. And I absolutely love it. I'm learning a lot about corporate relations, foundations, grant writing, all of the fundraising and everything from corporate campaigns, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and it's great because I do a lot of their special events. So I helped run their gala this year where we raised over $600,000 in one night, and it's great to know that all this money we raise and all of these programs are going towards, children that need them. Like, we have a lot of great programs at the theater as far as Adopt a School, and there's, we're one of the leading theaters for autism friendly performances and theater for everyone, and it's a wonderful place. I definitely recommend you come check it out. I will be using Paper Mill as a lot of the things that I write about because not only one, do I work for them, but two, there is a lot more that could be done. And since I now work in the development department, I'm learning more about strategic planning and development committees and how we can actually take our board and existing members and our employees and how we can do more community outreach and how we can actually bring more people into the theater. And that's kind of why I'm really excited for this class of audience development, because audience development is not just get butts in seats and sell tickets. It's how do we get people into our theater to understand our mission and our vision, and how do we get them to become our ambassadors, because we only have so many employees and we only have so much work we can do as far as marketing or hard marketing or e-blasts or social media or whatnot. But it's definitely, people trust their friends, they trust their family, they trust people that have been there and done that. Like, people want to hear, I went to this theater, it was a great experience, let me tell you why. And that's one of the great things that I'm very excited to learn about in this class is, how can we actually get people to the theater or to your arts organization and keep them there. So excuse me while I look at our cheat sheet here. So my expectations of the class. I'm definitely hoping that, like I just said, we can learn a lot, of how do we get people to our arts organizations and how do we keep them there, and hopefully different techniques, and how do we adapt to the changes, because everything is changing, our world is changing around us, and how do our arts organizations adapt to that. Why am I studying arts administration? Well, I just have such a passion for this. I love being able to give back, and I'm a volunteer in my own time of different charities and organizations, but there's something about when you donate or give money or whatnot to an arts organization is that you know where your money's going. It's not just going into a, CEO's pocket so he can buy a house. It's you are actually contributing to helping a child learn something that's meaningful and giving them confidence that they need. And I'm a great product of that because, I didn't grow up in a rich, affluent house or neighborhood. And I grew up, you know, a very shy, overweight gay kid. And, I didn't play sports. I didn't have a lot of friends. All I did was watch a lot of TV. And my mother decided to, when I was about 13, put me into a singing class. And, we figured, well, piano's not working, baseball's not working, karate's not working, art's not working, well, something's got to work. And I completely fell in love with being a different person in front of other people. And I found out that I had a talent for, you know, the art world, not just theater, but it's literally everything. Anytime you get to play a different person in front of somebody else, it gives you such confidence. And since I was 13, I've taken that with me. And now I'm not afraid to talk in front of people. I'm not afraid to talk to somebody about anything. I'm not afraid to, ask for directions if I need them, or, I'm not afraid to ask for help. It's given me the confidence to just live my life. And, it helped me come out at a young age. It gave me the confidence to know that I can do anything. And, it was a great experience for me. And I would love it if, there were more kids out there that could have the experiences that I had, because, like I said, I didn't grow up in a, in a rich household. And, we did what we could. And luckily there was a program at my school where you got to do these things. We got to sing in the choir, we got to participate in a play, and we got to do Schoolhouse Rock, and it was amazing, and I wouldn't give those up for anything. I guess that also kind of ties into the last question, which is what's my favorite or best arts participation experience? Well, I mean, it's hard to say because I'm one of those people where I go see a different piece of theater, or, go to a museum or go to an opera at least once a week. I don't like to sit home. I like to actually be out there and learning new things. And, what is the hottest show? I mean, I've seen Hamilton twice. Don't hate, I'm sorry. Like the, I want to see what's out there because, there's theaters out there that just make me cry. There are, pieces out there that make me laugh, make me think, and that's the best experience. And it's great when a theater can do that, but you also know that that theater is doing other things on the side, such as these awesome education and outreach programs, and there's ones like this all over the country, and it's wonderful. It's sad that some of the arts is considered to be dying, but there's so much more to be had, and I think that's why arts organizations need us in this major, that we are, we want to do this. We have the yearning for it. That's why we're in this class. That's why we're in this major. We're at this university because we want to do this. And I think that many people will benefit, not just from me, but from every single person in this class, because we have that yearning. And, I think that's wonderful. And, I think that all of us will do well. And I look forward to seeing everybody else's video. Have a great day. Bye bye.